Senator, I understand that you have travel plans in the near future. Where are you going and what's your purpose?
I am leaving actually tomorrow morning, going to Costa Rica, San Jose, Costa Rica, actually.
Wow.
I was invited to participate in the Women's Federation for World Peace Conference. And they have women from all over the world who will be there. 8 different languages will be spoken, and we'll all have our little radios with somebody translating. And I am actually one of the speakers. So I will be a speaker at the
Fantastic.
luncheon, and I'll be on one of the panels that they will have, where they will have diplomats and uh, prime ministers and elected officials from different countries sitting there, and we'll talk about how we can all come together and actually achieve peace in not only the Middle East but all over. And so we'll be talking about those
And
kind
I
of
know you're a
issues.
firm believer that women, by just our very nature, are more inclined toward that peace because we
Yes.
hold civilization in our
Mm,
womb and in our at our
absolutely.
breasts, and
Yes.
so it behooves us the investment that we make as mothers of the world to be proactive. Do you think that um, your role there in Costa Rica will enliven that type of spirit among the women with the mission to save the world, if you will?
Well, I plan to go. They asked me to be a motivational speaker for the peace movement because I've served as an ambassador for peace and I've visited over 20 countries in the past. I've visited Israel uh, almost 20 times. And even gone to the Gaza Strip. So I went all over. I sat with the Knesset. I sat with the Prime Minister many times. And I laid a wreath on the Holocaust at the Holocaust Museum, where they have a celebration every year. And so I was on both sides, on the Jewish side and the Muslim side. And they opened their arms to me and invited me there. So as a result, I ended up going to Korea many times. I've been uh, at where the Morning of Calm was, where both North and South Korea come together at that little island many times, and we encouraged them to let the Koreans from North Korea who had not seen their loved ones in South Korea since the war, the Korean War, to be able to come and just see each other for one day. So both sides agreed to do it as a result of the group that I was working with in our negotiations. And so they did come together and they were able to spend some time together. They had to go back though. So that was the only thing that was not good. And many had died. And
Just
so
like the
they
Berlin Wall,
found
it was
out.
torn down.
It was torn
So
down.
it can be
So it's a
done.
step
It's a
toward
step.
it. So I was very disappointed when now it's more turmoil that's going on. When over the past 3 years we've been working to bring them together. So we were a little disappointed when North Korea started uh,
Mm-hmm.
shooting and different things. But I still have hope
Yes.
that we've laid the groundwork, sowed the seeds, and we actually went door to door in many of the areas and found out that all the people want peace.
Yes.
They
Yes.
want
Because
peace.
everybody has a mother.
There you go. Everybody wanted to have just civility there.
Yeah.
And so that's what we were working on. But as a result, I met many people from all over the world, and I got invited to be one of the speakers. And so I'm very proud, honored to be a part of it. And again, I will meet so many people. So it's always networking too. Uh, so I have to brush up on some of my other language skills,
Yes. Yes.
other languages, so that I can be able to communicate with the women
Yes.
who are in these top roles. And it was top role women. So for me to go, and I would
Oh, well,
think
you're
they,
top role too. So wait a minute
I
now,
would think
Senator.
they'd
You
invite
are
Hillary
an
or something.
amazing woman. An
Thank
amazing
you,
woman.
thank you,
Yes. Oh, yes. That's the
thank
consensus
you,
among the community here in the state of Georgia.
thank you,
You are simply amazing. And we are
thank you,
just so fortunate to have you
thank you,
on our side and working
thank
for
you.
the people And thank you, thank you, thank you
You're
so
very
much
welcome.
for your efforts. And
Thank
may
you.
you have long and prosperous life.
Thank you
And
so
I'm not
much.
trying to sound like Star Trek, but I really mean that from my heart.
I know you do. And I appreciate it too. And I do plan to just continue to work hard and bring people together here locally and then internationally.
International, yes,
So it's
yes,
all it's
yes.
it's so
Everybody
it's
has
no
a mother.
dividing line anyway.
Everybody has a mother, and I
That's
think
right.
women are doing it. Women are doing it. I'm so proud of seeing women everywhere in these roles where they're, like you said, ambassador and loving up on the world. And we're going to break. We're going to have a breakthrough. I believe it in my heart. I really do believe it. I look at the ministers and their wives are coming to Joel Osteen's wife. She's
Oh
up there.
yes.
Creflo Dollar's wife's
Oh,
up there.
oh
All the women are
yes,
coming
Pastor
forward.
Taffy.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
all of them. They're
she's
just
doing
yes,
great things. She
yes,
even in our community,
yes.
she's going out
I
with a
know.
women's ministry
Yes,
called Prestige,
yes,
and they're going into the nightclubs where
yes,
and getting the women out of the
yes,
strip clubs
yes.
and praying for them and just turning lives around
Yes.
and giving them some healing
Some
because
healing, some personal
that's
contact.
it.
My daughter, Minister Terry Wooten Graham, she's doing the very same thing. She's doing the
Yes.
TV and radio and internet,
Oh,
and she's out there on a day-to-day basis. And that's what it's taking. And
that's
women
right.
are just saying, you know what? These are our sons and these are our husbands, and they may be knuckleheads and they want to fight it all the time, but we're going to have to weigh in and say, you know what? It's time for the peace. Women want peace, and I think since we're in the majority, we might as well work toward peace.
Yeah, so one by one, we're gonna try to
Yeah, each one
change the
teach one.
world.
Yes,
That's right.
yes.
Yeah, and
Why
I can
not?
see us little candle
Right.
lights, but all
Sure.
together, we're a
Exactly. A
big
bright
bright
light.
light.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you
So,
so much,
thank
Senator.
you. Thank